These are the 7 index cards that I will be using throughout my speech. It has like quotes, statistics, and just a guideline to follow. Okay. Good afternoon. My name is Emily Vaughn, and I'm here speaking to my audience today on why people should adopt cats rather than buy them from breeders. I want people who are interested in including a cat into their family to want to adopt rather than to buy. It's really important that people know the adoption process so that they want to adopt, because it saves lives and it actually helps give back to your local community. A lot of people, when they think of feral or stray cats, they think that they're just disgusting, they carry diseases, they don't want them in their communities, they don't want them around their house. But what people may not realize is that these cats really face a hard life, and a lot of them do not survive past 1 or 2 years. Feral cats must endure weather extremes such as cold and snow, heat and rain, and they face starvation, infection, and attacks by other animals. Almost half kittens born outdoors die from disease exposure to parasites before their first year. These cats also may face human interaction where people and government agencies try animal control to kill off the feral cat population, and they actually do inhumane things such as poison, trapping, and gassing. So basically, these stray and feral cats, they need help, and the only people who are willing to help are the animal shelters. But of course, they can't help every animal, and they can't help even more animals if we as citizens don't help them. According to the HSUS, somewhere between 6 to 8 million cats and dogs are taken to animal shelters every year in the United States. And out of that 6 to 8 million, 3 to 4 million are actually euthanized because they aren't being sold to anyone or they just get too old. So I want people to be aware of the adoption process and to want to spread the word and educate other people. If you are interested in getting a cat, you can look to your local shelters, and once you actually adopt the cat, if you have a positive story or you really just like if everything went smooth and you like how everything went, I encourage people to go out, educate your friends, your families, your coworkers, go on social networking sites, and just spread the word. You can refer to good shelters, people that really helped, and just spread your story. So then if there are families and people who are interested in adopting a pet or including a pet into their family, they will choose adoption rather than breeders. As well as just having a great overall experience from adoption. It also is a low cost and very affordable for everyone. Basically, the cost, if you go to adoption, basically it only includes the spaying or neutering that they had to do, and a little bit goes to the care that they had to give during that time period. But it's actually the cost of spaying and neutering a pet is less than the cost of raising puppies or kittens for 1 year. So it is a low cost, it's very cost efficient, and you are saving lives and you are giving back to your local community or shelters. And that's really important because we want these shelters to be able to save more animals and help spread the word. So there are local shelters that you can maybe volunteer at or be interested in looking at a pet. You can spread the word. There's Chance at Life in Hackensack, New Jersey, and Bergen County Animal Shelter in Teterboro, New Jersey. And if you're not from this area, you can actually do research and find your local shelter and go in and talk to them and try to get some information that you could spread and pass along if you do know someone who is interested in adopting a cat or any animal for that matter. As well as helping the shelters and saving the cat, adopting a cat can actually save your life. About 62% households in the United States have a pet. about 86.4 million cats are owned in the United States. Having a pet is a great way to teach responsibility to your children, and it's a great way to unite the family under one common love for this animal. If you do have a pet and you are really interested in helping, it's really good to tell people how to take care of the pet and how it affected your life, and it'll actually help persuade people who are kind of on the fence about getting an animal. So just creating awareness is one of the biggest things. And just imagine helping a feral cat. I mean, you see them all over. They usually look really skinny. Their hair is mangled. I mean, they need your help. These statistics and these facts prove that they can't live on their own. Yeah, they're programmed to be wild animals if they were born out in the wild, but a lot of them don't survive. Like I said previously, almost half kittens that are born, they don't make it past the first year. So they really need our help. And the shelters are willing to help, so the shelters need our donations and our interest, or they can't help more cats. About 25,000 healthy cats actually die just waiting in the shelters from natural causes to be adopted, and 40,000 have to be euthanized. So in conclusion, I really just want everyone to just go out there and learn about the adoption process. If you're interested in welcoming a cat into your family, please go to local shelters, talk to people, go on blogs and try to figure out what the right move is for you. Find a pet that really reaches out to you, and at the same time you're saving a life. You're helping the feral, minimize the feral cat population in communities, and you're really saving your life, because having a cat is a really, an emotional bond that you can't really get with anything else. So I just want to encourage my audience to go out there and make a change and help save a life. Thank you.